All right, so one way to help win the day, according to research, I believe, is, and this is kind of crazy that this actually supposedly helps, but I think I have done it and I think it does. And here's what you do is before the day starts or early in the day, you visualize what the day is going to be like. So you just kind of run it through in your mind, like, okay, today I'm doing these different things. This is probably how it's going to go. This is how it's going to be. And this is kind of how it's going to end up. And so, simply by visualizing the day ahead of time, it can actually help you have a better day. Um, so, why might this be? Well, I'm not sure, but here's some theories maybe. So, one is um, I think it's amazing, I think, how much of our life we have vague vague desires and expectations. And these vague desires and expectations, they kind of live in this sort of ethereal space or ethereal space, whatever. It might be sort of Neolithic too, if you will. But um, where you sort of you kind of have a vague idea of what you want, or that you want something more than what you have, but it's not clearly defined, and so you don't actually reach that thing because you don't even know what it was to begin with. And maybe sometimes those expectations are not realistic and not things that you're going to achieve or get or whatever. And it would be much better just to realize that you're not going to, rather than having a vague desire for it but not getting it. So that might be one reason why visualizing the day before you start might be helpful. Um, Another reason might be to help your subconscious, if you will, kind of direct your attention throughout the day as well. So if you already know first thing in the morning that there's these two projects that you're working on today, and you envision yourself getting to a certain point in each of those projects, it does seem like your subconscious is probably going to be working in your favor, saying, okay, what do we need to do in order to make it to this point that's already, this objective that's already been kind of presented in my mind's eye. So, kind of makes sense. But I think that I expect that it's the expectations part of it is probably one of the biggest pieces to why visualizing the day before it starts may be helpful.